Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 sets of popular nylon stems, and I'm going to try to determine which one is best. Now, unfortunately, other than price, a lot of this is going to be opinion. And as you know, there's a million different opinions out there, but honestly, I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys accurate information and determine which one of these stems is the best on the market. Now today, we have the Mission Grip Lock stem, we have the Unicorn Gripper 4, the Target Pro Grip, the Designa Durable Nylon, as well as the Harrows Supergrip. So we're going to look at these. We're going to be going over price, quality, and we're going to see how well they hold a flight. So, you know, it's stems. There's not really a whole lot to compare, but hopefully by the end of this video, I can let you guys know which one is the best. So let's grab the camera and take a close-up look at these things. Here we go. Okay, to start this video off, I'll give you guys the prices. And I bought all 5 of these sets at Darts Corner, so I'll be using their pricing as of November 2019. Obviously, the prices might vary from dart shop to dart shop, but they still should be fairly consistent. And I'm going to be giving you these prices in American, US dollars, starting from highest to lowest. First up, the Unicorn Gripper 4 stems. $1.65 per set, and if you buy 5 or more, they come in at $1.52 per set. Up next, the Target Pro Grip stems, $1.06 per set, and if you buy 10 or more, they come in at 99 cents per set. Up next, the Harrows Supergrip. They come in at 99 cents per set, and if you buy 5 or more, they come in at 92 cents per set. Mission Grip Lock stems, 92 cents per set, and if you buy 10 or more, they come in at 86 cents per set. And finally, this one's pretty amazing, guys, the Designa Durable Nylon, 26 cents per set, and if you buy 10 or more, 20 cents per set for a set of nylon stems. So clear-cut winner there. Let's open these things up. We'll get a close-up look at the quality and see how well they hold a flight. And then hopefully I can determine a winner. You're about to see 5 quick clips. And in these clips, there was a close-up and they came out a little blurry, not to my liking. So what I'm going to do is overlay a close-up picture instead. It'll all make sense when you see it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, here we go. We're going to be taking a quick look at each set of stems, and we're going to be going in the same order, priced high to low. For consistency reasons, we'll be using the same exact standard size hardcore flight. And with the Unicorn stems, everything was fine with the machining. The threads were fine. I think they look fine. The logo looks decent. Unfortunately, everything good ends there. Now, for consistency reasons, again, I ordered medium length stems for each one of these sets. Now, all the other 4 sets matched up perfectly within a millimeter of each other. Unfortunately, these Unicorn stems for medium length were like 4 or 5 millimeters shorter than the rest, so they weren't very consistent there. And the other issue, the tops of these stems, I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of flat, almost blunt, which I think that's going to be inviting for a weird deflection and possibly many Robin Hoods. Now, the biggest issue is that no matter how hard I pressed the flight in with this slot ring, man, they just pulled right out like nothing. So unfortunately, when you take those negatives and you combine it with the exorbitant price, the Unicorn stems aren't doing too well in this test. Okay, up next we have the Target Pro Grip stem. The machining was fine. The threads are absolutely perfect. The logos are new and improved. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few years ago, when you play a few legs with the Target Pro Grip stems, the logo would wear off. Well, that's not the case anymore. The logos are fine. If I only had one minor complaint, it would be that the prongs, tongs, whatever you want to call them, 2 of them, I don't know if you can see that, 2 of them are longer than the other 2. And yeah, I'm sure there's a reason for that. Maybe the flight enters the back of the stem easier, but for whatever reason, it's just not aesthetically pleasing. But the good news is that you have to give this flight quite a tug to free it. So they hold the flight in really, really well. Overall, great stem. High quality. And up next we have the Harrows Supergrip. No issues at all with the threads. Perfectly machined. As far as looks, I think they're the best looking dart, and I like the fact that Harrows matches the ring color with the logo color, and they do that with all their stems regardless of the color. So that's a really cool feature as well. If I had one slight complaint, the tops of these might be a little more sloppy than the others. But again, that's just me being really picky. Where these stems really shine and the name rings true, they hold the flight better than any other sets of stems here. You got to really give them quite a tug to free that flight. So that's where they shine the most, in my opinion. They hold the flight in better than any other set. So really quality set of stems here. Okay, up next we have the Mission Grip Lock stems, and if you've seen my Dart reviews on the Mission products, you'll know that the quality control is second to none. Same goes for these stems. The thread's absolutely perfect. I like the looks of the logo. Doesn't rub off either, so that's on there to stay. And if you see the ends of these things, perfectly round. I mean, it's hard to focus in on that, but yeah, the ends are just perfect. Like, as far as a set of stems go, you couldn't make a better set than the Mission Grip Lock stems. And the added bonus too, they hold the flight in really well. As good as the Target Pro Grip, maybe not quite as good as the Harrows Supergrip, but nonetheless, when you factor in the price, this is a really great set of stems. Okay, final set here, the Designa Durable Nylon. Pretty obvious that they're very basic looking. They're the only set of stems that didn't come with a slot ring, and there's no logos to speak of whatsoever. So very basic set of stems, but the quality is amazing. I think, in my opinion, every bit as good as the Harrows, the Mission, or the Target Pro Grips. As you can see there, very nicely made. No issues there whatsoever. They're just, they don't have the fancy bells or whistles like the other stems do, but the biggest selling point, 26 cents per set. That's just amazing. And if you buy 10 or more sets, they're 20 cents. Unreal. I can buy 10 sets of these stems for $2. How do you beat that? And, one of the good features too, even without that slot ring, man, they hold in there really well, surprisingly well. So there you go. There's the Designa Durable Nylons. What do you say we go rank these things from best to worst? And yeah, we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay, time for some rankings. And I think 5th place is going to be no surprise to anyone. The Unicorn Gripper 4. There was 2 major faults with these things. First of all, they didn't hold the flight very well at all, no matter what I did, no matter how hard I pressed the flight in, they just wouldn't hold. And on top of that, these things were the most expensive by a mile. So because of those 2 reasons, they're not even close to the other 4. Would not recommend these things. Okay, here we go. Carrying on to the number 4 spot, and I know this one is going to surprise quite a few people. It surprised myself as well because I used these stems exclusively for quite a few years. But here we go. In the number 4 spot, the Target Pro Grip stems. Now, to be totally honest with you guys, I didn't really find anything wrong with these. I think it's a high quality stem. They were the 2nd most expensive in this test. And on top of that, I just didn't find the tops of these aesthetically pleasing. They almost looked sloppy. But Target claims that because of these 2 raised ridges, it helps you insert the flight easier, which I didn't have any problems with any of the other stems. So anyway, for those 2 reasons, Target Pro Grip gets number 4 spot. Okay, number 3 spot, and this one gave me the most troubles. I flip-flopped a couple times. I had him in the number 2 spot. I put him back to number 3. It was just a really hard decision, but coming in the number 3 spot, the Mission Grip Lock stems. Now, don't get me wrong, these things are absolutely perfect. I would highly recommend them to anyone, to any dart player out there that wants to try them. These stems are incredible, and I think they are the highest quality stems out of the bunch. Honest to God, it looks like they were etched out of a piece of plastic with a friggin' laser beam. That's how perfect these things were. Also, they were the 2nd most affordable, but I couldn't quite put them in the number 2 spot. You'll see why in a second, but nonetheless, great stems. Highly recommend the Mission Grip Lock. But for this test, number 3. Okay, here we go, revealing the number 2 spot. And once I give this away, obviously you're going to know who won. And also, I know there's going to be some real technical type people out there to remind me that these stems really aren't nylon at all. They're actually polycarbonate, but I did want to include them in this test just because of how popular they are. So, in the number 2 spot, the Harrows Supergrip stems. Now, one of the major reasons why they got the #2 spot is because they did their job, exactly what a stem is supposed to do. They held the flight way better than any of the other 4 that I tested. Absolutely amazing gripping power. And on top of that, they were reasonably priced. They came in 3rd place in the price category, only 6 cents more expensive than the Mission Grip Lock. But again, you know, I could have flip-flopped either place. Another reason why I gave them 2nd place is because of how they look. I like that the slot rings match the logo, and they come in a ton of different colors. So for that reason, I gave them the #2 spot in this test, Harrows Supergrip. Okay, you already know who won this thing in 1st place. The Designa Durable Nylon stems. So there was 2 major reasons why these things won. First of all, the quality. These are every bit as good as the Harrows, the Mission, the Target Pro Grip. Every bit as good. The quality, spot on, great stems. One of the major reasons why they won though, 20 cents a set. Almost too good to be true. So 20 cents, I can buy 4 sets of these compared to 1 set of the Harrows or the Mission. I could buy 5 sets of these compared to 1 set of the Target Pro Grip. So because of those 2 reasons, I think they blew the competition away. These are great, great stems and just an unbelievable price. So let me know what you think of this video, if you agreed with my ratings at all. Also let me know if maybe I persuaded you to try a different stem. Who knows? But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later.